watching. We went whale watching last Saturday, which was, today's the 24th, 23rd, 22nd, 19th of July. Some I'm going to leave the voiceover as it is, and some I'm going to be doing it myself.
I'm on board Palmcat for our 3-hour whale watching cruise. My name's Brad, I'm going to be your captain for the day. Also on board we have engineer extraordinaire, Chrissy. We also have our marine mammal expert, Natalie. She'll be giving you a bit of commentary and some guidance through the day. Any questions, feel free to ask any of the crew. We've also got Chantel downstairs, and we also have Brad. Any questions, throw them to the crew and they'll do their best to make something up. Weather conditions for the day, got about 15 to 20 knots from the southeast, so not too bad, but there will be a little bit of rolling around, so a good rule of thumb, always have the one hand for the boat. How the day's going to work: in about 10 minutes or so we're going to dish out a bit of afternoon tea, bit of tea, coffee, biscuits, so and so. We're going to make our way past West Point, past Bay Rock, and make our way towards Palm Island. Throughout the day we will have the bow open, keeping in mind that we do have a 24-person capacity on the bow, so share the space around, give somebody else an opportunity to get out there. There's one very important reason why we're all on board today, and that is to search for humpback whales. What we're looking for is the whale's blow. When it comes to surface, it exhales sharply, shooting a ball of mist into the air. 3 meters wide, up to 5 meters high, very, very visible. If you think that you may have spotted a glimpse of a whale's blow, get the crew's attention, wave, shout, get nude, and yell at the top of your voice, "Humana, humana." That's a early Dutch tradition from the Dutch explorers back in the day. Humana, humana translates to the whale. So we're going to make our way up to Palm now. Sit back, relax, but keep your eyes on the water. We are searching for whales.
Anyway, that was the captain giving us the rigmarole about what we were going and what we're going to do and so forth and so on. I can tell you, whale watching, it's a lot of running around and maybe capturing a glimpse of a whale. They actually told us that the whales were very active in the morning. We were in the afternoon tour. But apparently you can't pick it. They could be active all day, not at all during the day, in the afternoon or in the morning. So it's just sort of pot luck. But it was a beautiful day. As you can see from the pickies, this lot is, I'm actually out on the bow of the boat. We were on a catamaran. And you can see the sun dappling the waters there. It's just, the day was beautiful. We got a lot of great scenery, cloud formations. Right at the end of this, there's a cloud formation that Robin reckons looks like two clouds having a head-on, and I think looks like an airborne aircraft carrier. But anyway, so what we did was we travelled out towards the Palm Island group, which includes, well, Greater Palm Island. Everyone would know that for the indigenous population there. But there's a number of other islands in that group, none of which are permanently settled, and one of which is Rattlesnake Island, is used for target practice by the Air Force and so forth. But we did actually find some whales eventually. It's once we got out there we found a whale, and then we had some luck on the way back in. And I'll let the crew member coming up next give you some commentary.
There, that hump on their back as they go down, that would be possibly a deep dive, so keep your cameras ready. Could be a breacher, you never know. So humpback whales travel up the East Australian coast. They come up here in the winter months to breed and give birth to their calves. Generally in the summertime they're all down in Antarctica where they feed, so they'll feed on krill and small fish. And they tend to use that bubble technique where they'll group together, blow bubbles out their holes to group fish into big balls, and then they can all feed. So once they're all big and fat, they come up north to the warmer waters. They can come up to Papua New Guinea or even Fiji, so about 5,000 k's they can travel. So the reason for them to come up here is because it's nice and warm, and obviously when they give birth to their babies, they don't have any fat on their bodies. So they need warm water for the babies to survive.
So as you can see, there's a heck of a lot of staring at the water hoping to see a whale, and we did actually see one just as he was diving. A little bit later on you'll see, it's really hard to see in the picture, it was hard to see at first hand. There's a whale off the side just wallowing on top of the water, and eventually he just rolls over and heads south. And then he went under the boat, which is a bugger, because we're all going, oh shit, as you do. But that said, I mean, you know, everyone, a lot of it was in the expectation, hope. But we had a lovely day. The water, the picture doesn't quite give us as good a view of the water. The water was clear as. If you stood out on the bow or on the stern, you could actually look down and you could see the water was really, really clear. But again, that doesn't mean that we're seeing any whales. And you can see all the little white caps happening out there. Everyone's going, oh, is that a whale? Oh, is that a whale? Oh, is that a whale? Yeah, unfortunately, most of the time it wasn't a whale. But that didn't stop everyone going, oh. That was pretty cool. Yes, a lot of looking at the ocean, and everyone's peering out. People on the stern, people on the bow, people on either side of the boat. There he is, the tail. You see the tail there? And that's the guy that's wallowing. And he was wallowing there for quite a little while. And I'm going to let the crew member take over commentary in just a few seconds to tell you a little bit more.
Like he's just a bit snoozy.
I thought it might be nice to go out on the stern and just take a short movie of the ocean in reverse or from the back. You can see because it's a powered catamaran, there's an engine under each of the hulls, in each of the hulls, and you can see it. I don't know.
No, he did say about a mile.
Surprise, we also have a whale about 2 miles directly ahead of us. There's whales blowing everywhere.
Good. Well, that's what we want to see.
Rightio. Eyes out. We should have these closer whales popping up on our left-hand side. Also, whales directly ahead.
Well, unfortunately, the whales on the left-hand side didn't appear, and the ones directly ahead were outside of our time frame. And that cloud formation you can see there is the one I was talking about, that Robin thinks looks like two clouds having a head on, and I think looks like an airborne aircraft carrier. But that was about the end of our day. We did have a great day. Yes, we saw a couple of whales. Yes, we had a really relaxing time. And dead set, I'd recommend anyone who comes up to Townsville to go on this, because it's just, yeah, it's a beaut day. Au revoir. See you later, guys.